Hey guys, here's a list of things that you're going to need to recreate this awesome look. A pair of scissors, fabric paint, a pair of tweezers, a plain t-shirt, a pair of jeans, cardstock paper, a sponge or a brush, parchment paper or cardboard, an iron, your Cricut machine, and something to put your paint in. Let's go, guys! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today we are going to make a complete outfit. Alright, and when I say complete, I mean complete outfit. We're going to have a special saying on the front of our t-shirt, and we're going to distress a pair of jeans. Alright, so some items that you're going to need. And here I have, I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to end up de-stressing my shorts. I'm actually working on these. I'm actually working on this pair of jeans right now. I still have the other side to do. And if you guys look, I got this from a thrift store, and I only paid $4.79 for it. All right. So the reason why I decided to go to the thrift store to get my jeans is in one of my mukbang, one of my really good friends, she talked about it. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give it a try. And also I have jeans that I absolutely love, and I at this point I can't part with them, so I can't see myself cutting them up, because when winter comes, like, what am I gonna wear? And I'm not a shopper like that. So then I went to the thrift store and I saw a couple pair of jeans that I don't mind wearing. My t-shirt, my white t-shirt that I purchased from Joann's Fabric, 5 for $10, so this is $2, right? So we're actually going to put something on here, and we're gonna finesse and give it a little bit of flair. So t-shirt, scissors, right? Essential. You need a pair of scissors, and you guys, you need scissors that's going to be able to cut through tough material, because I have 2 other pairs of scissors and I had a really hard time even cutting my t-shirt. So make sure you get a good strong pair of scissors, right? And you can see the blades are a lot thicker, and the scissors actually feels a lot heavier. I have my Cricut, because this is where I'm going to cut my message out. I have my fabric paint, and this is like a nice pink, and this is going to go really nice on this white. What else? Then I have a little bowl, and I'm going to use the bowl to put the paint in there. And then I have a little piece of sponge that I'm going to use to just dab, and put the paint on there. I have an iron, because eventually I'm going to have to iron on the paint. I also have parchment paper. I'm going to use the parchment paper to put it underneath the white t-shirt, so when I dab the paint on there, it's not going to seep through, right? So make sure you have parchment paper, freezer paper, or cardboard to put in between the t-shirt. If you don't have that, what you're going to end up doing is it's going to end up seeping through the back of the shirt. And I think if you have like a old textbook that you don't mind getting a little bit of paint on there, that's fine. Just you need some material that will not bleed. All right, so the first thing we need to do is create our message. All right, guys, so are you ready? Here I have my parchment paper. All right, but we're just gonna put this to the side for a moment. And we're going to put everything to the side for a moment. Okay, because we need to create our message that we're gonna end up printing on a Cricut. Right, so if you have your Cricut, this is a good way to utilize it. I know I purchased it a couple years ago, and I really haven't been using it as much And I figured, you know, with my YouTube channel, I will use it. You know, I spent money on it, so why not? All right, so we're going to need that. Oh, I also forgot. So I'm actually going to use cardstock. Every time I use vinyl, difficult time peeling the vinyl off of the transfer paper because I'm trying to transfer it onto my silk screen. So you know, I figured I'm just gonna ditch that idea and do something different. So I'm just gonna put this on. I keep the plastic on there. I don't know why, but I guess it's to prevent, like, you know, little pieces of whatever debris or what have you from actually getting on there. So I have my cardstock paper on there. I think my machine is plugged in. I'm gonna make sure. All right, so now it's time to create our message. At this point, I created the message and it just essentially said, follow me on YouTube at Nel'd, right? So nothing fancy, whatever you want to create. That's all I did. Created my message and put it on the Cricut. It cut everything out. So what you're about to see is me peeling the cardstock off of the placemat. Because my message is a little longer, so my preference is to do with the caps lock on. It's just easier to do those because if you have, you know, lowercase, you have to paste bits and pieces together. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place the our parchment paper. So I'm going to move all the O's. These are the O letters. This is the D, and then I think this is for the B. So set our paper up. Of course it falls. We're gonna set our t-shirt up. All right, so this is the t-shirt right here. And I'm gonna take this and put it in between, just like that. Right, straighten this out. Make sure there's no lumps and bumps. Sit here. Right, I'm not placing it directly above my neck because I'm gonna, I know I wanna do a little fancy design. Right, so just place it here. Right, so I'm gonna end, eventually I think I'm gonna end up cutting right here. All right, so I'm gonna use my tape and tape this down. So being a creative, it definitely takes a little bit of time. So if you have time, you're bored on a Saturday, if you're on vacation and you're at home, you know, these are all things you can do to keep yourself entertained. Right, just gonna take this down. All right, so this is what we have so far. Everything is taped down. Everything that needs to be taped down is taped down. All right, so this is what we have so far. Now we're going to take our little bowl. We're gonna take the paint and a little sponge. I just cut this off, and we're going to gently dab. After I finish putting the paint onto each letter, I'm going to actually remove the cardstock sheet, right? I'm going to get a piece of parchment paper, and then I'm going to place the parchment paper over the message, take my hot iron that's on cotton setting, and just iron it and leave it on there from time to time until the paint is completely dried and transferred onto the t-shirt. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Alright guys, now that the paint has dried completely, we're going to actually cut the neck of the t-shirt so it kind of falls off my shoulder. That's the look that I'm going for. Right, so that's what you want. Now we're going to fold. We're going to fold it. Right, and then we're just gonna keep cutting until we get to the end of your sleeve, and you're gonna end up cutting that part off. Right, so just make sure this is lined up properly. So you're gonna cut. Right, and slowly increase the length of the cut. All right, so now we're not going to touch, we're not going to string anything, nothing. We're just going to keep going till we finish the entire design. So we're just going to keep, not going to stretch anything out at the moment. We're just going to keep cutting. Right, so make sure this is symmetrical as much as possible. It may not be, but it doesn't matter. But you know, always try to make sure everything lines up. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna start off really small. So you're gonna make a small cut, and then as you go down, you're gonna make it bigger and bigger and bigger till you get to the point where you're cutting the bottom off as well, right? So you're gonna end up. Honestly, I'm not gonna cut all the way to the bottom. After this next one, I'm probably just gonna cut straight across because this t-shirt is really long on me, and that's not the look I'm going for, to be honest. So once I finish this one, I'm just gonna cut straight across. All right, so one more. Cut straight across. Right, so just stretch it out. Your sides. Just stretch it out. Just keep stretching. Turn to the other side and then just stretch. In the next clip, we're going to cut our pair of jeans. I'm going to line all of this up. And then I'm going to fold. Alright, so my niece told me she would love for me to cut the legs in a V format. So I'm actually going to try that. She thought it would look cute. Maybe I should go the other way. Yeah, here we go. This looks a lot better. And these are a little baggy on me and I don't mind. I don't really care for like really tight jeans because then my legs get to itching. Alright, so this is lined up as much as it's going to be. So I'm actually going to cut this a little longer than I should because if I don't want to cut it too short, then I make a mistake and then I don't like it. So I'd rather cut it a little longer than I would like, and then I can always fix it. Alright, so she said to cut it like this and then like this. So if it looks silly, y'all blame her. If I don't like how this looks, right, I can just cut this straight this way. So she said to cut my jeans like this. I'm gonna try to find something creative to do with this because this would be such a waste. I have a couple other pant legs that I can use. So, right, so I'm gonna pull this off. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you guys how I am going to distress those jeans. So distressing, I'm actually not gonna distress anything past here because if I don't like it, I'm gonna cut this, right? So I'm gonna distress this area. Okay, so all you do is you fold. Here's our final product, guys. Right? You fold. Make sure I fold this correctly. And you cut. Alright. So this is what we have so far. This is the cut of this. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start distressing. I'm going to show you guys how to start, and then I'll come back after I've done like a portion, show you guys what it should look like, and then once I finish, I will put the shorts on Quinn, and then you guys will be able to see, you know, what Quinn is working with. All right, so I'm back. I have my tweezers and this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick. I'm going to pick at this a little. So I'm going to pick going vertical. It's all pulled. All right, so I'm back. I was actually able to pull all the way across, and then you just pull through. There we go. Oh, Lord. All right, so we'll be back when this is all done so you guys can see. Look at that. So all you do is you just pull. Pull. If you get stuck, just go to the center and pull. All right, just pull. Sometimes you can pull one at a time, and sometimes you can pull two at a time. It depends. All right, and just keep pulling. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, so this is what our t-shirt looks like, right? On quid. Sorry, I'm a little, shoot. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. All right, guys, this is what our t-shirt looks like on quid. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at the sides. And then this is our final product, which are distressed jeans. I'm gonna put them on her so you guys could kind of see it, but keep in mind she's a little on the smaller side. I'm actually wearing this tomorrow, and I will take a picture. All right, so this is the complete look. You can see the fringes. This is actually shaped like a V. Right here, she got her cute shirt on. All right, let's pull this down a little bit off the shoulder. All right, so here you have the complete outfit. All right, doesn't she look cute? You can wear it like that too. Doesn't she look cute? All right, so this is the outfit I will be wearing tomorrow. So I'm gonna take pictures and post it so you guys can see what it looks like on a human being. And these are a size 4 pants, probably like a 5, because Old Navy runs on the bigger side, and clearly Quinn is probably maybe like a 0 or a 2, so it's baggy on her. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.